Sploosh.
Hey guys, I'm gonna show you a really great locking mechanism, a pin lock. I'm gonna use levers, any other way of saying it, you can use those. And I just recorded this without audio, so this is take 2. No seed. I'm cool. We're gonna create this world, and I'm gonna show you how to build a really good lock that I actually had to kind of go rogue and make myself. None of them online explained anything. I was looking a long time ago before I knew kind of the ends of Minecraft. But I got better and I explored, and you know, I turned out okay. It just turned out just great. The theory of this is I'm going to explain it to you without telling you what to do while you're aimless of what's going on. Because 9 out of 10 online tutorials seem to do nothing but confuse, or you get it done, but you really don't know what you did. So I'm going to go ahead and do stuff and then explain it while or after or both. Right now I'm making a 4 combination. So you only need 2 levers down to activate the door. One problem, I would build it there and then have it going every other here, and then it wouldn't matter because it's touching the block. So you don't want that. So you want one space here, and then you want to have lever, space, lever, space, lever, space, lever. So this is 4. You can, the way I'm explaining it, you could have 1,000 or even more. But I'm going to explain it so you get what you're doing without having just followed a tutorial and gotten it done. So you can make your own creation and maybe tell me about it if it's way better. This is just mine. You don't even... I'm making these spaces so you can kind of see the redstone when I'm working. You can see it turn on so you understand why it's working behind. But first, you got to pick your combination. And that you need a redstone torch. My usual one when I'm just demonstrating to my friends or whatnot is just the first 2 levers. So, what it does is, see they're on now, while the levers are off. I pull one of these, that lever turns off. So what I'm going to need is an inverter, which isn't as scary as it seems. Hey sheep, I'm using my house out of you. Not hard at all. What I'm doing now is I'm building out the current, and I'm making my inverter, which I might not do everything as awesome or pretty as other people, but you're going to get it now. So now, to get this on the inverter here, you need both torches to be off, and that will let this current flow. So that's how you get the combination. And that torch is on. If I have one on, the torch is still off because the current's linked here. So they're all off now. And simple, if that's all you want, you don't want anything out of it, you can just do this. And I'm going to explain everything better in a second. I'm going to turn that sound down there, because I'm sure my voice is way more attractive than that. And voila. That's not the whole tutorial. I'm going to show you how, if they put the wrong combo in, it can stop the current. And I'm not making this pretty because I'm sure you don't want a 30-minute video, but if you do, hey, if you do, get out of here. I want you to know my lock. If you do want a long tutorial where I can show you everything, how to make it hidden, pretty, you asked for that, then I will. Just comment, maybe send me a fax. That too will work. But I'm just going to show you the basics so you can do all that nifty stuff yourself. So right now, I explained the inverter, and that's pretty self-explanatory. You're linking it to the door. What I would do if I'm building my house, which I have done before, build it the current to be under, and then put a wall here, and that'll go under the wall, you know? So you don't see it, it just looks like a big house with a small hallway. But I'm simplifying that, so then you can go off because you're all really smart. Probably a lot smarter than I am. So there's a lever here and a lever there. Bang. What I'll do here, put more blocks here, and I'm linking them to that. You don't need an inverter here. You could if you wanted to throw away some redstone, because that's always fun, but that's not me. You can do this with, that reminds me, I need this. You can do this with only pistons if you have enough sticky pistons, but I'm getting into the new 1.5 redstone. Well, it depends how new this is when you're watching, but that's brand new to me, future people, and I'm getting into that because not a lot of people use it, because their version is just the bee's knees. You know, it works. You didn't need to fix anything if it's not broken. But what I did here, you link these up so you can, anytime you pull any of these levers, it'll stop the current down there. Not yet, but it will, trust me. So what we're going to do is they put in the right combination. Of course the door will work. They put the right combination in, but they forgot, they added another lever down there. So if someone's trying to break in, they're not going to be able to unless they know how to break wool, which is pretty advanced skill there. And right here is where I'm going to put the redstone compactor. It's I'll explain it when I build this up. I'm building, then I promise I will tell you. There we go. This is all the wiring. The compactor really did a lot of great things for Minecraft. Let's see if that still works, because they can only extend so far. Okay, it works still. This current, oh yeah, that'll help. What the compactor does, which I had to learn on my own, it's a redstone repeater basically at heart. It carries the current through, and it makes the current stronger there, I think. But what's different about this and the repeater is when a current's stronger than this current, when a current stronger goes to the side than one that goes through the middle here, goes into the side, it stops the flow. And I don't really know what that does 100% yet, but I know what this does, so that might actually let it go through. Don't know for sure. So that's why I put this repeater here. I didn't need a repeater. I think it would reach, but I put the repeater here to extend, or to strengthen the current, so it'll go in here stronger than this, because the torch and the repeater have the same qualities as in current strength, and this one's closer, and the current isn't dying as it gets longer and longer and longer here, as much here as it is there. So here there's only 3, here there's 4, so this one will have more power going into that one. Sorry if I over-explained. So basically, door's locked. Everything's locked off. Some jerkhead pulling in some combinations. He can't get anything. He's, you know, not a genius like us. But if he somehow did, he's pretty freaking smart. But I have ways around that with wiring on the inside. If you're in your house, it'll be pretty much be impossible unless they do something incredible like that, climb through, you know. So, that's the door. Now I'm going to show you how to lock it on the inside, because you don't want to just be in your house and leave an open door to all your friends. So what I'm going to do now is put a sticky piston facing this way. A block on that piston. See how I dug this down here? It didn't work for me when I just did that and had one. It didn't the last time I checked, so I've just kind of been stuck to doing this too. And the theory is this piston goes off. I'm just gonna have a lever here. Oh gosh, I'm special today. There we go. This is going to cut off. You can't do this with the normal piston, and I'll tell you one in a second. But this wool here is going to cut the current. So while you're inside, you can have the door locked, and then your passcode is in. No one can get in, so they saw your passcode. You can change it on the inside, or you can just never leave your house again and be a shut-in. That's always fun. But or they could walk around, but I don't think they're that smart. That's a good use of the sticky piston. Without the piston, I'll actually show you. You see how the current can reach under. What I did in my server, because I couldn't find any slimes, is, don't need that, I had a redstone facing, or I had a normal piston facing down, which will break the, it'll break the current completely. And I had a way to get into the current that was locked also, that you could run in there and run in there and put the one redstone back in. That's just because I had to. That's just because I had to. Couldn't find anything else. These are difficult to get because I think you have to go to the Nether to get them. Keep that off for this. I think on might let the current. I don't even remember that. That just screwed my mind up. I think maybe if that's up, it'll let current flow through the side. I don't want to mess with it. I'm kind of scared of it actually. So this is your your locking system. I'll run it through one more time. You guys can quit here or comment with a winky face possibly. But I'll run through it one more time if you guys did not pick that up, because I know I talk fast and I don't know what I'm talking about 3/4 of the time. You're creating an inverter here. The levers are switching the current to off, which will let this torch have its power. Don't ask how. Thank Notch for this awesome stuff. I don't know how it works, but that's how it works. So you're putting the redstone torch is hooked up like that. There's better ways to hide it. This will all be underground except for that. Well, never mind, that'll be underground, but you want to have the lever, like right here. You don't want to have it attached to the door because that will open the door. I prefer this so they can't put the code in. I'm sure you could have just done that now that I think about it. But then you wouldn't be able to open it on the outside. There might be some glitches there. That's my reasoning. I could be wrong, but shut up. Inverters going in, ignore this for a minute, straight to the door. Then we put the redstone compactor here, that thing, to let the current flow through at it's going at a good redstone current pace, I guess. And that'll be used for the future. That is going to the door. So imagine that as a redstone repeater right now. Ignore that crap too. So right there you can have a combination lock, but then you could just pull all the levers down and they could open the door. Then what we did is link up levers here, right there. Oh yeah, and you're going to want to close those off. Just wanted to show you through here when you could see the current flowing. But we had these two levers here on the outside. You can also make any combination you want. I'm just explaining the basics. So like I was saying, two levers here are linked up to each other. So one, if you pull one, the current will flow through. If you pull the other one, the current will flow through. If you pull both, the current will flow through. And you don't need the repeater if you just want the current to flow through. Like I said 12 times right there. But you need the repeater to create a mechanism to make the combination not work. So I usually do that with these bad boys because I'm definitely afraid of the nether, which I think you need nether stuff to use that bad boy. But like I was saying, linked up there, this is creating a current stronger than that one, which is locking the power from going through it, stopping the power. So that will stop the combination from working. See, combination works, combination doesn't work. And now that you have that down in your own way and fashion, that's all you need right there. You can take a screenshot and copy it exactly. Then here, simple, stopping the current. So I dug two down here. I'm not positive if you need two dug. That's how I do it. It didn't work before, but there you go. Which is having a redstone, a sticky piston, 2 blocks away with anything here other than sand or gravel, or even bedrock if you managed to get that. I prefer wool. Yeah, and that'll stop the current. So while you're in your house, this awesome house I have here, you can not worry about mobs or even worse, one pig. That's worse. Yeah, and like I said, this will all be underground. I'm showing you the basics, or you could put it just like I did and impress your friends, get a couple women, fall in love with you, you know, just because of all this, how smart you are. There you go. Well, I'm gonna go spend some time in my house, and comment if you want me to come out, because I'm just gonna chill in here and watch some animals around there. Shut up. That's all I got for you guys. Later.